Hi, Lynn. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. CUTS International is organizing its flagship event, as we all know, the 7th Biennial Conference on 16th and 17th November 2021. You are one of our esteemed speakers for the conference and someone who has had a long-term association with CUTS. Thank you for that. I would like to know your thoughts on this year's theme for the biennial, which is building blocks for an inclusive and resilient economy. Any thoughts?
Thank you very much, and I'm delighted to be speaking again at a CUTS conference. I admire very much the work that you do and your contributions to competition, not only in India, developing countries, but also around the world. You're extremely productive, and we often use your papers and notes that you produce. So it's an honor for me to be speaking once again at a CUTS conference. Your question and the theme of the conference is extremely timely. We are entering, if we have not already done so, an economic crisis. And there are concerns by governments to build back better, more resilient economies as we try to come out of this economic crisis. So when we're thinking about this, how are we going to come out of this crisis? How can we make economies more resilient? And some thoughts come to mind when I was reflecting on your theme. One of them, it's clearly that innovation will play a key role in stimulating economies. And how do we stimulate innovation? We do this by better investment in education. We do this by better investment in infrastructure and also providing tax incentives for research and development. So innovation is going to play a key role, and we backtrack that down to other policies that are required too. We also know that we need to have an economy where the benefits of growth are spread across all parts of society. We need to be much more inclusive, not only for the poor, clearly, but also for those parts of our society that were particularly hit, that were disproportionately affected by COVID. And here I'm thinking of women, as many women work in the industries that were impacted by COVID, or they participate more in the informal economy, or they lack the social safety net structure. So we need to build a much more inclusive economy where the benefits of growth and productivity are spread across to everybody. And then finally, I do think also that we need to have more international cooperation, as COVID demonstrated to us. And in this world of digital and technology, unsustainable policies in one country clearly have an impact amongst all others. So I would say that international cooperation is more important than ever, particularly in this digital world.
Thank you, Lynn. That was quite fascinating. And, I hope we all are able to, move towards a global economy which is more resilient and inclusive, in the sense that, everybody holds their hands together and walk towards one path. It was a pleasure speaking with you, Lynn. Thank you so much for your time.